Alright guys, welcome back to my physical media review channel. I review physical media. I buy and I try to sell maybe sometimes. Nah, I mainly just buy physical media. I watch DVDs, Blu-rays, not watching 4Ks yet. I do own a few 4Ks. I do not have a 4K player. I have a 4K television. I have a lot of stuff for physical media. Video games, I consider video games physical media. Anything that is physical, mechanical games, comic books, novels, anything physical media. Anything to get out of this toxic ass phone. Get off of the apps. I watch DVDs mainly and read books and comic books and manga, Japanese manga, anything that is entertaining to get myself off of the phone. These apps started off good. I can't say which apps because I'll get banned. I'll just say all apps. All apps used to be very good, used to be very fun, used to be very like, you make friends, you get to talk to people. They became very controlled. They control your mind, they control what you see, and they repeat things over and over again. And I'm going off on a tangent, guys. This is my review for Absolute Batman, comic book number 1 through 6. Now, I just dropped like $150 on Absolute Batman, and that makes me an absolute idiot because I haven't read it. So I would say read the things before you invest. I read Absolute Batman 1 through 6, and I'm going to tell you right now, I was not impressed. I was not impressed. I did like Absolute Batman. Love the story, love the concept. The art, I like the design. I like the designs, but I do not like the art. It feels, I may be an idiot or something. I'm dumb. I'm not a smart person. The art looks very amateur. There's this artist for Zatanna. DC's Zatanna, Bring Down the House. That artist, Javier, whatever, something. Get that guy on Absolute Batman. Fire whoever the hell is drawing Absolute Batman and get Javier, whatever his name is, to draw Batman. Now, will we get the exact same comic book? Probably not. Maybe. Who is creating these characters? The characters are good. The story is okay. The thing is, it's a very hard thing to review. I really like the concept of Absolute Batman. I really do. I am so rooting for it. After reading 1 through 6, I am rooting for Absolute Batman. I think they got something there, but it feels very amateurish. Very, very amateurish. Now, it's almost like professional amateurish. Like, these people could draw. Yes, they could draw, but they can't draw great. They could design, but they cannot design great. They can write a story, but they cannot write a great story. They have all the, I would picture it as, I would describe Absolute Batman as Midnight Summer's Dream. No, not Midnight Summer's Dream. Isn't that Shakespeare? Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh, drawn by someone who has no artistic experience. That's how I would describe Absolute Batman. It is a masterpiece written and created by a bunch of amateurs. They want to say something, they want to say it, but they just do not have the education. They do not have the power to say it. It's almost like Helen Keller, bro. It's like Helen Keller wrote Absolute Batman. She wants to say something, but she is blind, deaf, and dumb. This is how I feel Absolute Batman is. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. I loved the concept. I love what they were talking about, but I was reading some of the stuff and I was like, oh my God, these guys are idiots. These guys are dumb. The people writing this are dumber than me, but they they're it's a true David and Goliath. It's a real David and Goliath. It is a factual David and Goliath. In the story David and Goliath, David takes on Goliath and defeats him. But in this version of David and Goliath, reality sets in and David dies. So it's a true, realistic, real expectation of David versus Goliath. It's a huge battle, a huge feat that they're trying to accomplish, but I don't think they have the skills to do it, nor can they get it in 2 years, 5 years, 20 years. They had to have been educated. They had to have been very smart. They had to have been the best artists since they were 2 years old. They had to be geniuses. These are like regular normies creating a work of art. Everyone who is exceptional at their stuff, like Michael Jordan is exceptional at his craft. These guys are not Michael Jordan, but they're Michael Jordan-esque, amateurish. So they're the little guys. They really are the underdogs. And 1 through 6 is, if I was to say 1 through 6 is very mediocre, very amateur. Art is horrible, but it looks like I don't know how to describe it. It's just that they do not have the skill to make it a masterpiece. Like, think of a race car driver, right? That's the best race car driver in NASCAR. And some guy, he's like, oh, I want to drive for NASCAR. Let me get in there and let me race. And that guy that is racing against the number one racer in NASCAR, he's keeping up with him, but at the end of the day, he loses. So, yes, he kept up with the number one guy, but at the end of the day, he still lost. It's almost like a guy that was playing basketball with Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan beat him 50-30, but he went toe to toe with Michael Jordan. The guy's still gonna look impressive, but at the end of the day, he still lost. So you'd have to read it to understand what the hell I'm talking about. The art is garbage, but the creativity of the story, of the concept, of everything, even the writing is garbage. It is garbage, and it's intriguing, and it's got something there, but the writer has a great concept, but he doesn't know how to, I guess, articulate it or put it in paper for it to be the freaking Count of Monte Cristo. Like, he's not a phenomenal writer. So I would say I'm still gonna read the book. I like the book. I like the concept. It's just not perfected.